Grand Rising family, peace to all the gods and goddesses of planet Kai, man. Peace to all the high vibrational human beings out there vibrating high as well. Now we rise, family. I'm sending high vibrational energy to all the divine beings, all the chosen ones around the whole world, man. Sending y'all gratitude and high vibrational energy to take on y'all journey and continue evolving into y'all higher selves. Divine intellect signing in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share these videos with more chosen ones and more divine beings out there who this may resonate with. This information. Because it's all our ancient esoteric knowledge that's been hidden from us. But I know y'all probably wondering who the Draconian Reptilians are. They come from the Draco star system, and we created these reptilians as well. Like, we created everything around us as the god and goddesses of this planet, but the reptilians, they chose to work against us, and they went with Zeus and the fallen gods and fallen angels. So they teamed up with these racist human beings and these demonic forces, to keep the planet, trapped in this matrix, keep us all lost, keep us not knowing who we are, keep us in survival mode, and keep us far away from who we are anciently and spiritually. And they destroyed the planet, took over, and made the law, enforce all these different laws and shit like that. Because you got to think, these racist human beings, they also work with these draconian reptilians, but at the end of the day, they don't know that these draconian reptilians just put them in certain positions and power just so that they can keep the god species and keep all our people lost and in the loop, and drain from our energy and drain from the energy of our planet, and destroy everything. Destroy Mother Nature, destroy, unity, just destroy everything, like, and divide us all up. And that's been their whole agenda. That even Queen Elizabeth down to the Pope, all of them are involved, and they were all, and even though they say Queen Elizabeth dead, she was also a draconian shapeshifting reptilian. You know what I mean? Like, all these people are in cahoots with the 13 blood families. That's what they all into, the 13 blood families. And they all about, blood harvesting, organ harvesting, taking parts from our bodies and organs, and organ harvesting, and drinking of blood, and all that sick shit that you heard, that satanic shit that you heard about with vampires and different shit that you seen in movies and shit like that. That's real, because they are the ones that partake in that type of sick ass shit. You know what I mean? Drinking of blood, kidnapping of kids. You know what I'm saying? And sex trafficking, all that type of shit. Like all that sick, wicked, demonic shit that they are involved in. And a lot of these reptilians, they are shapeshifters. And the reason how, like, you won't be able to tell who they are, but with these two physical eyes, you have to be able to see through your third eye, because they're able to bend the light photons around us. Like, this is a matrix, and this is a simulation around us. So everything that you see around you through these eyes, you're not really seeing everything that's really around you, because this is just through your physical eyes. These eyes just to see through in the 3D, the third dimension, which is the lowest density or realm or dimension that you can possibly be on. So when you start raising your frequency and going up high in dimensions, you start activating that pineal, your crown chakra. You start detaching from this physical reality and start seeing beyond the veil type shit. So a lot of these, they able to bend the light photons to make you see them as if they're regular people around you, but they're really shapeshifters. And you can see the green in their eyes. They like creatures, man. You gotta, if you could see them through your third eye, like, you could really tell who's a shapeshifter and what's around you. Like, you wouldn't know through these two physical eyes. But a lot of these shapeshifting reptilians are like your politicians. You know what I mean? Like, actors, these rappers, these celebrities, all these people that they put in Hollywood in high positions, even down to the politicians, your presidents, all of them were shape-shifting reptilians. You know what I mean? They're not even real people. And you out here voting, thinking that this regular person you voting for a whole time, that's a shape-shifting reptilian you voting for. You don't even know it, though, because you're law. If you haven't raised your vibration and consciousness to be able to know that, you wouldn't even know. You'll think they're regular people amongst you, just like you think clones and different people around you looking through these eyes are regular people too, when they're not. It's AI and all type of shit walking around us that's not even real. So that's why that sun heating up. You know what I mean? Being able to bust open that pineal. I'm telling you, the more you get that sun, man, because I'm out here now getting it. The more you get this sun, the more your pineal start to open and your consciousness start to expand, so you can see these things. But yeah, the Draconian Reptilians family, they are shapeshifters, and they partake in blood drinking, and all the weird shit that was going on in Hollywood. Just like they called out Diddy for the shit he was doing in Hollywood. You got to think who was putting him in those positions to even be doing those type of rituals and demonic shit behind the scenes that he was doing. Yeah, he was doing those things, but you got to look at who was pulling the strings. He just a puppet. So you got to think who was behind all that shit. And it's more celebrities, more people falling down, coming down and shit like that. He ain't the only one, but everything is being revealed. All these mansion parties, all this shit that's been taking place in Hollywood for all these years and shit like that. All these people got something to do with that shit, especially these Draconian Reptilians, because they partake in the blood drinking and the cannibalism. Like they partake in all that shit, and that's why a lot of them work inside of these medical fields, these shapeshifting reptilians. That's why I was telling y'all too, like at birth, they be waiting on a child when the child gets here, so that way they could test your blood levels, see who you are, you know what I'm saying, and also try to keep the blood, keep the placenta, to work certain spells and different things over your mother's placenta when she give it up, not knowing. A lot of this shit is sick, man, and most of these reptilians, when you go do doctor visits and go get checkups and they draw your blood, where you think that blood go to? They don't just dispose it, get rid of it, or throw it down the toilet. They give that shit to these Draconian Reptilians. So a lot of them be working in these medical fields and shit like that, because they thirst for your blood, man. Just like a vampire, They try to tell you, oh, vampires ain't real, but those motherfuckers are the real vampires. They can't even stand the sun. Draconian Reptilians cannot take the sun. These bitches will fucking die. They need blood. They need blood. You know, and it's just sick. But a lot of these people who they put in higher positions, like I said, your popes, your the 13, anybody in that 13 blood families, like I said, Queen Elizabeth, and all these motherfuckers, they ain't gonna call that bitch the queen, that's a fucking shapeshifter. Even down to your politicians, like I said, all your athletes, your actors, your stars, your celebrities, rappers, all these motherfuckers play a role in that shit, man. So they not even real people. They're shapeshifters. Or they been if they not under MK, they killed and cloned off. And you know what I mean? And a reptilian has took over their vessel. Like they told you, like on the movie Get Out. These people can take over your consciousness once you sign those contracts to sell your soul to be able to be in a specific position, be in a high position. But you just a puppet for the satanic agenda that they pushing, and that's how you get paid. Long as you doing the bullshit, pushing the satanic agenda, they gonna always pay you for that. But yeah, man, everybody around you is not regular, and the Draconian Reptilians, they working for Zeus. Along with the fallen gods, and they even be down. It be down. Even they work in the police field too. A lot of them be in law enforcement. Like I say, some of them be your judges in the courtrooms and shit like that too. Like, bro, they all around. They all amongst us. But yeah, they working with Zeus and the fallen angels and the fallen gods to destroy our planet and drain our planet of all its resources, and to try to drain the gods. But no more it shall be. Now we rise, and now we remembering who we are. You know what I'm saying? The more that this planet rise in frequency, the more that sun turn up as his nemesis, the more that nemesis turn up, the more everything that's unorganic to our planet will be eradicated off of it. For real. But y'all continue raising y'all vibrations, family. Continue being aware of who around you and what's around you, and remember who you are. You know what I'm saying? As a god or a goddess. I explained that in my last video when I was breaking down the different beings on our planet. We are the 9 ether beings, because we come from the ninth universe, Xylanthian, Sirius X. The gods and goddesses, the real ancient original beings of this planet, the blacks, Latinos, ones with spirits, souls, and really connected to this planet, and was an indigenous being to this planet. Because like I told y'all, a lot of people of our skin color that walk amongst us ain't us. And you got even Draconian Reptilians disguised as us as well. Like I said, because they're with Zeus. Zeus created them. He's a fallen god. You know what I'm saying? So when I say we created them as well, our brother, which was a fallen god, Satan, he created them. So he still created them, and Zeus is a part of us, whether you want to accept it or not. It's not that we are, what I'm saying, with the fallen gods and on that side with Zeus or Satan. But at the same time, he was once a god before he became a fallen god. So yeah, man, y'all just be aware of y'all surroundings. You know, like I said, I broke down the different races on our planet and different things of that nature. Now we rise, family. Divine intellect signing out. Ashe.